Hi guys, it's Xenia. Welcome back to my channel. So it has been a minute since I have done an affordable perfume haul. I feel like my whole channel is based on affordable perfumes and cheap perfumes, perfumes that are alternatives to more expensive perfumes. I love affordable perfumes and I love showing you guys affordable perfumes because I'm an avid believer in the fact that you don't need to spend a ton of money to smell good. Of course, I have niche high-end designers, more expensive perfumes, but honestly, some of my most affordable perfumes smell more high-end than some of my most expensive perfumes do. So just saying. I have 6 perfumes here and I'm super excited to share them all with you. So without further ado, before we get into this video, please make sure that you're subscribed to my channel and turn your post notifications on, and let's get into it. Okay, I'm not really sure where to start first because I feel like I'm like equally excited to talk about each and every one of them. So in no particular order, the first one I'm going to be talking about is this Juicy Couture perfume. I think I found this at either Burlington or Ross. I'll let you guys know where I got all of these perfumes from, but yeah, I'm pretty sure it was either Burlington or Ross, and I think it was like 20 bucks, very inexpensive. So this is the Juicy Couture. I love Juicy Couture perfume. So one thing I love to do when I'm in these discount stores is I'll just sit there and I'll look at all the perfumes that they have and I'll just do my research. Look at the notes, look up some reviews, see what other perfumes that they're compared to. So this is what this perfume looks like. It's an interesting bottle. I have no idea what it's supposed to be. Like, it just has like this bar up at the top. It's cute. It looks like that typical, you know, Juicy Couture kind of packaging, very kind of juvenile. It's not giving like mature vibes or anything like that, which it's not supposed to. It's Juicy Couture. It's more so kind of targeted towards like younger girls, I feel like, but I love Juicy Couture fragrances. I think that they smell amazing. And when I saw the notes of this, I was definitely intrigued. So the top notes in here are candy apple, red currant, mandarin orange with middle notes of honeysuckle, tiger lily, and jasmine, and base notes of patchouli, amber, and musk. I feel like it's like pretty standard perfume type of notes, like nothing really crazy or unique jumping out at you. I did really like the fact that it had candy apple. You guys know I'm all about like the sweet candy like scents. I am a lover of more juvenile scents, like sweet, lighthearted scents. So let's spray this out because I forget. I know that I liked it. I just forget what it kind of smells like. This does smell really good. Wow. Okay. So upon first smelling this, it immediately is reminding me of a perfume that I adore, which is actually why I bought this in the first place, which is my Britney Spears Believe. This is also compared to like this Gucci perfume, like the original, I think it's like Gucci by Gucci or something like that. I'm not really sure, but this is compared to that, and this one is basically like the dupe, or I would say this is the dupe of this because this is even cheaper than this. This is a celebrity perfume. I think I found this 1.7 bottle for like 15 bucks at Burlington. This smells very, very similar to it. Let me actually kind of smell them side by side. I love the way this smells. I can't really describe it. It is a patchouli heavy perfume, but it's so smooth, and then something delicious happens. I can't explain it. It smells so expensive to me. And then the I Love Juicy Couture perfume has that same sort of like patchouli, but I feel like the Juicy Couture one also has a little bit of the Viva La Juicy DNA, like that typical Juicy Couture DNA kind of mixed in with that same sort of like patchouli scent that's in here. So think of this as being basically like the baby of Believe and Viva La Juicy. Of course, it's very, very sweet. And that patchouli, like if you're not a huge patchouli lover, it's a patchouli that's very easy to like because it's not really screechy. It's extremely smooth and very, very easy on the nose, especially mixed with the other notes. This one I feel like is even sweeter than the Believe perfume. That one is just like, it still has a bit of sweetness, but it's a tad bit more fresh. This one's just a bit sweeter. So yeah, it is a, I guess, more juvenile scent, but it's not like incredibly juvenile. It's just a pretty kind of pink girly girl type of scent, like, you know, Regina George from Mean Girls would wear this type of perfume. So that's the first perfume. That is I Love Juicy Couture by Juicy Couture. The next perfume I'm extremely excited to talk about because I actually ordered this off of Mercari. I believe it's discontinued. I could not find it off of any website. It's not on the KKW site anymore, which is what this fragrance is by. So this is the KKW Pink Lips. I do have her other two. So when she came out with this perfume, she basically came out with all three of these. So you have the nude lips. This one's it's kind of like a beachy, white floral, sweet. It's very sexy, very summery type of scent. But this one's more so like going out beachy, if that makes sense. It doesn't have any coconut in it or anything like that. The red one is my least favorite. I'm actually highly contemplating to give this one away. It's very like white floral heavy. It's that typical like extremely floral scent. But now this one, I was so interested to get this one because the notes in it just sound delicious and it seemed like the perfect summer fragrance. So I plan on taking this one with me on vacation. It's really bad because I have so many perfumes that I plan on taking with me on vacation. It's actually like a problem because I feel like every time I smell a perfume or I get a new perfume, I'm like, oh, I'm gonna bring this. But at this point, I'm pretty sure I have like 35 perfumes and I need to tone it down because realistically, I'm probably gonna take like 6 perfumes with me, which I feel like to some of you, that's still like a lot. But for me, that's really like stingy, like a very small amount. So anyways, that's gonna be really hard. If you guys want to see like what perfumes I'm bringing with me on vacation type of video, let me know in the comments. But anyways, back to this perfume. So this is just the pink one. The top notes in here are mandarin orange and bergamot, middle notes of coconut nectar, solar notes, tiara flower, and gardenia with base notes of coconut, sandalwood, musk, and amber. I must say, I don't know if this is going to beat my nude lips because I really love this one. I think it's a very sexy perfume. It's also very summery, but just in a different type of way. I can't really explain it. This one is also extremely summery because as you can see, it has solar notes. It has tons of coconut in it. This is like a pink, very pink perfume. Like the pink bottle is very true to what this smells like. It's a very pink scent. It's very beachy because of that coconut, but it's not the type of coconut where it's like that typical like coconut body spray type of scent where it's like overly coconut. The coconut is not screaming at you, but it's definitely there. It's very creamy and oh my god, it's so good. Like this is so good. If you guys like Coconut Passion by Victoria's Secret, this doesn't really smell like it, but it's kind of like the more grown-up perfume version of the body spray Coconut Passion. So I love this. It's very sweet and very girly. And I think it smells extremely sexy and seductive and like flirty. It's a very fun scent. So I highly recommend this one. It's kind of hard to find. So if you do want to purchase it, check out Mercari. That's where I got mine. So that is the KKW with Kylie Jenner collab pink lips. Okay, next up I have another Juicy Couture perfume. So this is called Hollywood Royal. This is one that I always see, like I've seen it for at least 2 years at Burlington, Ross, and I've always just walked past it. But recently, I don't know, maybe I was just in the mood to spend money, but I kept looking at it and I was like, let me look that up because I've never actually looked this up, and I'm usually a big fan of Juicy Couture fragrances. And when I actually looked at the notes, I immediately went to go and check this out purely because there is marshmallow in the notes of this perfume. So this is what the bottle looks like. It kind of reminds me of the bottle of the original Juicy Couture perfume, not the Viva La Juicy, just the original Juicy Couture. But this one's just like a little bit longer. So the notes in here are candy apple, pear, pomelo, middle notes of jasmine, gardenia, and tuberose, and base notes of marshmallow, vanilla, cashmere wood, and musk. When I saw those base notes, I immediately knew I had to get this and at least try it out because I love anything with marshmallow in it. This starts out very fruity and very floral. Very white floral, like jasmine, tuberose, gardenia, but they're pretty florals. You know, it's Juicy Couture, so it's not going to give you that mature kind of florals. It's still very, you know, juvenile. Then those base notes start to come in, and then you get that vanilla kind of sweetening everything out. I'm kind of sad about the marshmallow part of this because I don't really get the marshmallows. Like, do get a little bit of like this creaminess, and it's sweet in the base. I just can't tell if that's coming from the marshmallows or the vanilla. And then I love the woody aspect of this. It's a little bit musky. It reminds me a lot of the original Juicy Couture, just a little bit sweeter. Like, it's almost kind of like Juicy Couture, the original, and Viva La Juicy came and had a baby. It kind of smells like this. Again, I just feel like all of Juicy Couture fragrances, they all kind of have the same DNA with little tiny differences here and there, but they all really smell the same. I do think that this is very high end though. Like, I think this smells a lot more expensive than what it is. And it's compared to some pretty high-end perfumes. It's actually compared to Prada La Femme, which is a high-end perfume. It's compared to Holidays by Mancera, which is also a pretty high-end perfume. So it does have a bougie aspect to it. So I definitely agree with the Hollywood Royal name that this one has, because it does smell like royalty. So that is Juicy Couture Hollywood Royal. The next perfume I actually picked up on Amazon. This is called Delicious Cotton Candy by Gail Heyman, Beverly Hills. I've been seeing a few people talk about this, and I was really interested in it because it's literally called Delicious Cotton Candy. So for a sweet candy, cotton candy lover like me, like those types of scents, I had to get my hands on it. And then I saw the price and I was like, okay, add to cart immediately. So I just pulled it up on Amazon, and this is $18.99 on Amazon. So if you want to buy it, it's extremely inexpensive. The bottle is kind of like iridescent, so it's kind of hard to see. But here is what the actual packaging of this perfume looks like. It's very interesting to me. It's kind of tacky. It's not really giving me like bougie vibes, but I do actually really like this cap. So in the cap, you get like this, I don't know, panther or something, kind of like just chilling up there. Strange bottle, but I actually kind of like it, and it's all pink. This, if you haven't already guessed, is a dupe for Aquilina's Pink Sugar. I have it right over here. There is literally no difference between the two. It just smells like cotton candy, straight up. Delicious Cotton Candy is the perfect name for it because it straight up smells like delicious cotton candy. It just smells like cotton candy. There's not much more to say. It's insanely sweet, sugary. Just like the original Pink Sugar, this one also has like that burnt sugar sort of aspect in it as well. I do like the dry down. It lasts just the same as the original Pink Sugar does. Like, I actually find it to be very long lasting. As far as the notes that are in here, this has cotton candy, sugar, vanilla, caramel, big strawberry, licorice, musk, plum, fig leaf, clementine, orange, bergamot, Virginia cedar, and lily of the valley. There's a ton of notes in here, but really all you get is like cotton candy, sugar, vanilla, a little bit of that strawberry. Like, it has just a little touch of strawberry in it. I guess a little tiny bit of licorice. It has like this sweet, almost kind of the sweetness that is in Lolita Lampica. Overall, extremely sweet. If you're not into sweet candy, very, very sweet scents, don't buy this. But if you are a sweet lover like me, if you love Pink Sugar, then go ahead and buy this. It's literally $18. I love using this kind of perfume just because it's not that complex. I love using it to mix up with other perfumes. I think it's a great mixing perfume, but it's also great to just wear alone if you want to just smell like cotton candy. For some reason, these scents get you the most compliments ever. Like, ever. I'm telling you, I don't know what it is. It's literally $18, but if you wore this and another like $400 perfume, you're probably gonna get more compliments on this than you will on the expensive perfume. People love this scent profile, like whether it be Pink Sugar or this. Everybody loves, I guess, sweet girly scents, whether it be like male or female. I feel like guys definitely love it on women, but in general, it's just a scent that gets really complimented. The next scent is a oldie, but I think, in my opinion, a goodie. I was kind of like disappointed to read the reviews on this perfume when I was doing my research because there wasn't that many like nice reviews on it. But I remember when this first came out, it was like the Mac Barbie 07 era of YouTube, and I was obsessed with her and I wanted to be her and I wanted everything that she owned, but I couldn't afford it, and obviously I was like 6. This perfume is Vera Wang Princess. This is like a classic. This has been out since 2006. So she's been around for a minute. This is what the bottle looks like. This gives me such nostalgia, and it just brings me back to my childhood and remembering. It's actually crazy. Like, you remember when you're a child and you dream of these things, and then as an adult you're like living it, and you're like, you have to be really grateful because where you're living right now is what you would have only wished to have when you were younger. And that's kind of how I feel. And this perfume just gives me all the feels because I remember how much I wanted this when it first came out, and I was like, oh my god, I wish that I could have that perfume and like a little perfume collection, and here I am with like 300. Anyways, I don't know, I always go on my little rants, but this perfume looks like this. I love the bottle. It's a stunning bottle. Like, look at it. It's like a little heart crystal with the little princess cap, and actually this little part comes off and you can actually wear this as a ring. It's kind of cute. So the notes in here definitely intrigued me. This has amazing notes. So this has top notes of water lily, apricot, apple, and mandarin orange. Middle notes of dark chocolate, guava, tiare flower, and tuberose, and base notes of vanilla, amber, and woodsy notes. I love everything about those notes. I mean, that guava, I'm obsessed with guava in perfumes. The dark chocolate, the vanilla, the amber, the woody base. Everything about this just seemed like a perfume that I would like. And it's actually kind of funny because the first perfume that this is compared to is the next perfume that I'm going to talk about in this video, which I didn't even plan that. I'm just now realizing it because I have Fragrantica pulled up in front of me. This is a very soft fragrance, very soft, feminine, and flirty. I wouldn't call it sexy. I would call it flirty and innocent. It smells so good. It kind of has like this slight powdery aspect to it, but in like the best way possible. It is slightly sweet because of that chocolate. It's soft. It's so pretty and so feminine. Like, Vera Wang Princess, I think, is a good name for it because it does smell very princess-like. It's sweet, but it's not too sweet. It has a slight like fresh aspect to it. It's just not too much of anything. It's a very lovely, romantic, soft, pretty scent. It doesn't have the greatest longevity in the world. Like, you are gonna probably have to reapply, but you just know that every time you are gonna reapply, you're gonna get compliments by everybody around you because it's a very likable scent, a very easy to love scent, and I love it. I can see this scent being in my collection for a long time, and because it is a softer scent, I love using these types of scents to mix with other perfumes in my collection. But even wearing this alone, I just see so much potential in this perfume, and I love it. I think it smells incredible. Like, that's my opinion on it. It smells just the right amount of everything that I love. It's sweet, it's pretty, it's so good. Princess-like scent, truly. It's such a stunning scent. So, love me Vera Wang Princess. And then the next perfume that apparently Vera Wang Princess is compared to is Victoria's Secret Scandalous. So, I did go to the Victoria's Secret SAS, but literally this is all I bought. And I also bought this little travel size of teas because for some reason I love this scent. I have loved it for years. Like, it's almost like my signature scent, and I wanted to buy a little travel size to take with me. But this is pretty much the only thing, like, body care wise that I picked up at the Victoria's Secret SAS. I didn't really care for the body sprays they had out. I had most of them. I bought a couple like bras and bikinis and stuff like that, but this is the only body care other than that I bought. And I love this scent like so much. This smells like a designer perfume to me. It smells like, oh my god, it smells incredible. So the notes is really where this just took me and swept me off my feet. So the notes are pretty simple, but they're good. So this has top notes of raspberry, middle notes of peony, and base notes of praline. There is not a single note in here that I don't love. I love raspberry notes, as we all know by now. Praline, duh. And then peony is actually a very sweet, pretty floral that smells very like modern and almost like aquatic. It's very pretty, and the way that this smells is incredible. I don't know where to spray it because I have perfumes all over me at this point, but my first impression of this is that it smells insane. like insanely good. This also kind of smells a tiny bit like Rihanna's Riri. It's like this very girly type of scent, but this is like the more sexy version. Like Pink Chiffon by Bath and Body Works kind of has a hint of that in here, so it's very pink smelling and girly, but this is more like sexy and more grown up, and I could see myself wearing this on vacation again. Oh my god, I am literally gonna end up bringing like 75 perfumes. Like my entire luggage is gonna be perfumes. This is sexy, this is going out, this is getting ready for dinner. Oh my god, it's so good. It's sweet, but it's not overly sweet, like nothing crazy that you can't wear during the summer that's gonna like suffocate you. It just smells sexy. It's a delicious raspberry praline mixture, and there's nothing to not love about it. Actually, there's one thing that is not that great, and that is its lasting power. It kind of lacks in that department. You definitely do have to spray down, but I don't care because I'll just reapply and that'll be fine. So that is Victoria's Secret Scandalous. It's not that scandalous, like it's not super edgy or crazy. It's just a fun, sweet, sexy, girly girl type scent. So yeah. Oh, I just broke it. The nozzle fell off. Okay, we're good. So that is it for this video. I hope you guys liked it. I know you guys love my affordable perfumes because you like to find out new ideas for affordable perfumes, as do I. So if you have any affordable perfumes that smell expensive and amazing that are not expensive, leave them in the comments down below and maybe I'll check them out. But that is it for me today. Please subscribe to my channel if you haven't already and turn your post notifications on, and I will see you guys in my next one. Bye!